morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Inside Scoop. I'm your host, Big Bubba. Along with me is my cohort, Joe. How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing all right.
Well, we've had a couple of weeks in the world. Things we have to mention. I guess the best way to start the show off is to mention our birthdays, and I'll do the honors. I got the message too online. The first birthday I want to mention, yes, I'm going to do this. Local friend of ours, Eddie Arsenal, just turned 48. Hope you had a great birthday.
He just turned 54.
54?
Him and I are about the same age.
Oh, okay. I didn't know Eddie was that old.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday, Eddie Arsenal. Another one I'd like to mention would have been my grandpa, if my grandpa was alive. October 2nd, 1898, my grandpa in heaven just celebrated another birthday. Happy birthday in heaven to my grandpa. Joe says you have a couple
I got three to mention. I got one of my roommates' birthday was yesterday. I heard my roommate Jamie Scanlon, which is
Emily's mom.
Yes.
Our co-host mom. We just saw her actually.
Yeah. This Sunday, tomorrow, would have been my dad's 80th birthday.
What did your dad's name for us? What was your dad's first name?
We have the same first name.
Joseph?
Our full names are William Joseph Shea.
Oh, I never knew your
He's
first name was
William. He's the third, I'm the fourth.
I never knew your name was William.
Yep.
I'll start introducing you as William.
No, I like to call it Joe or Joey or Kidman or whatever. And Monday is my niece's birthday. I'm not sure how old she's going to be, but her birthday is on the 7th, which is Monday.
Okay, what's your niece's name?
Bobby.
Bobby.
Bobby with an I, not a Y.
Yes, I know that. I have a friend named Bobby.
It's my brother's daughter.
Okay.
And now we can get to our list.
Now we have our list of wrestlers and what?
One of the four horsemen, Arn Anderson. September 20th, 66. Gerald Briscoe.
Who I've met.
Oops, I forgot to put the date of his birthday. It's September. I forgot to put the number of the day. He's 78. Jim Cornette. September 17th, 63.
Jim's Cornette's already 63.
Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Met, nice man.
September 20th, 73. Ricky Morton.
Let's go back a little bit to when I met Greg Valentine. He was with the late Kevin Sullivan on the show with, and WWE had them together.
Recently on Facebook, I saw a picture of Ricky Morton and Owen Hart on WCW TV, I think back in '91.
Okay.
Saw a picture on Facebook recently. His birthday is September 21st. He's 68. Former two-time WWE star, female star, Eva Marie.
Okay.
September 19th, 40.
Wow, how old are we getting? 40. Eva Marie's already 40.
Matt Hardy.
Who I've met.
Delete.
Who I've met.
September 23rd, 50.
Wow, a big 5-0 for Matt. And he's still wrestling part-time. I know that.
Triple H's wife, Stephanie McMahon.
Helmsley.
Yeah. Well, that was the stage name. The Helmsley was the stage name.
Yes.
September 24th, 48.
I remember when she was 17 with that sketch you did with The Undertaker.
Oscar, who hasn't returned yet.
Yes.
September 26th, 43.
Oscar's in phenomenal shape for her age.
I'm going to mention this guy's name later in the show, but something else. Damian Priest, September 26th, 42.
Okay.
Former ECW star Tajiri.
Mm-hmm.
September 29th, 54. Same age as me. Rhea Ripley's husband, Buddy Murphy.
And Murphy.
Or he goes on by a different name, Buddy something else.
I forget what he's going by now in AEW.
September 26th, 36. One of the famous. This guy is from a famous wrestling family. It's only him and one of his brothers left that wrestling family, of the wrestlers themselves. Hector Guerrero.
Yes.
October 1st, 70.
Yeah, Hector Guerrero. And who's the other one that's alive still? Do you know?
Mondo.
Mondo's still alive.
Because Chavo Sr. and Eddie's gone.
Well, Chavo Jr.'s still alive too.
I was talking about Chavo Sr.
Yeah, his father I know passed away.
I got 3 more. Candace Michelle, September 30th, 46. Skandor Akbar, September 29th.
Yeah, who we just lost, I believe, last year. If I remember correctly.
Famous wrestler from the Anawai family, Yokozuna.
Yes.
October 2nd.
Reggie Inouye, I think it was his real name.
Rodney.
Okay, Rodney Inouye. Well, now to get on, let's do deaths first. Let's do celebrity deaths first, and then we can kind of segue into what deaths that the list that you have here. Do you have that list, the whole list ready?
Well, I got one,
There's probably about 6 there. We've had a lot of people pass.
6. Yeah, I got 6.
6. Okay, go ahead.
First star was Harry Potter star Maggie Smith.
Maggie Smith, great actress.
Who's known for playing Professor McGonagall.
She was also in Sister Act 1 and 2.
She was also in Hook,
and she was in Dalton Abbey. Good actress, one of the really good actors, Maggie Smith.
She was also in the mid 1990s movie The Secret Garden.
Yep.
Another one I have is A Days of Our Lives star Drake Hoxton.
Yep, I saw that on Facebook too.
Country singer and actor who starred in Marvel Comics movie series Blade. Chris Christopherson.
88 though. Chris was like 88, I believe. 89. He was an old man.
Beverly Hills Cop star John Ashton.
I've heard that, but I didn't know what he had played in.
MLB legend and WWE Hall of Famer Pete Rose.
Joe happened to dig into his archives and found it. Here's the Hall of Fame ceremony. We're always mentioning people who belong in the Hall of Fame. While we're on the subject of Pete Rose, put him in the Baseball Hall of Fame. He belongs there. That's my opinion. He should be in the Baseball Hall of Fame too, not just the Wrestling Hall of Fame. One of the greatest hitters in baseball history.
And last I have, I'm not going to say it, Good Time star John Amos.
John Amos, yeah, that was a late. We just found out about that. A lot of us on the internet. He had passed away. I think it was August 21st.
Yeah.
But they just took a while to announce that. I wonder why. He was also in a couple of movies. He did a few things over the years.
Yeah, he was in Mary Tyler Moore Show as Gordy the Weatherman.
Yep.
He was in Roots, playing LeVar Burton's character all grown up. Coming to America's 1 and 2.
Yes. As one of the McDougalls. Wasn't that the family in Coming to America?
I've only seen the first one like once, I think. I never saw the sequel.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought this up. This is a good piece of memorabilia here. You had mentioned one birthday that you wanted to mention.
Oh yeah, I already said his name. Greg Valentine's, I remember you mentioned.
Greg the Hammer Valentine, who was inducted in the Hall of Fame and with this class in 2004.
Which was 20 years ago.
With Bobby Heenan, I believe, John Studd. I'm reading the cover. No, Holly Race, Tito Santana, Don the Rock Morocco, superstar Billy Graham, who's passed away. Jesse the Body Ventura. The Big Cat, Ernie Ladd. No,
that's Junkyard Dog.
It's the dog? I thought that was Ernie Ladd.
No, that's Junkyard Dog. That's the guy with the collar with the chain on it.
Okay, and of course, legendary Sergeant Slaughter. I've met Greg Valentine. I've met Tito Santana. I've met Sergeant Slaughter. I would have loved to have met Bobby Heenan. I would have loved to have met Holly Race. I'd love to have met John Studd. I'd like to meet Tom Morocco. I'd love to have met superstar Billy Graham. Jesse Ventura's. We could mention Jesse Ventura is going to be the new host we mentioned last show of
the returning Saturday night's main event.
and that's December. Was it the 6th?
December 14th.
14th. It's a 8 o'clock showing, so that's something we can look forward to. Well, thanks for our list there. We mentioned, and again, you know, a special shout out to our local friend. So he doesn't beat us up. He claimed he's going to. Not. Eddie Arsenal. I know he had a great day.
I'll be seeing him in a few hours.
Why, they coming over the house? Or are you going?
No, they're coming over.
Oh, cool. That's good. Oh yeah, have a little get together for their birthday and for Jamie's and stuff. I wasn't invited, so. Well, thanks again, Joe, for our list. Well, that's half our show. All the people passed away and a long list of birthdays we wanted to mention. I guess a good segue to go into now. Let's go into our pay-per-view coming up. And give our picks, our final picks.
Now, this first one is a little update on it.
Okay.
Dum Dum is going to be in a shark cage above the ring.
Yes.
So he can't interfere.
Liv Morgan against Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Who did I say was going to win that last time? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Okay, my opinion, this is going to sound crazy, but I think Liv Morgan somehow wins that match. I don't know how. I think maybe the other members of Judgment Day will come out and get involved. That's my opinion on that. I want Rhea. Rhea definitely deserves to be a female champion.
Well, one member of Judgment Day's got a match, which I'll be mentioning later.
Yes. It's on the list. I know I saw it.
Next one is the Hell in a Cell match between CM Punk and Drew.
That's going to be a barn burner. Those two guys are going to kill each other. Now, I've read somewhere in a couple different places that Drew McIntyre wins this match. I've also read this could possibly be CM Punk's last match. It's not in concrete. It hasn't been announced as his retirement match. I mean, I'd like to see him wrestle John Cena once. I think it'd be a good wrestling match. I read somewhere that could be the last one for CM Punk. Well, who are your picks, Joe?
I'm going to go with Rhea Ripley and CM Punk. Next, a tag team match. Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns teaming against the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu.
I think Rhodes and Roman are going to win the match. I think they're going to win the match. That could also be a great match if they let it go the way the potential has. I mean, love the guy, hate the guy. Jacob Fatu is an amazing wrestler. He does some amazing stuff in the ring. Power, strength. The guy could take pain, takes a shot, takes a hit. That's gonna be a decent pay-per-view.
Next is SmackDown Women's title, Nia Jax against Bayley.
Tough match for Bayley. Whoever wins that match, I think Tiffy Stratton's going to cash in her Money in the Bank. So I think the end of that whole thing, I think Tiffy Stratton could possibly be the new champion. That's my opinion. I think they're kind of segueing up to that in a way. Keeping you awake, Joe? I know Joe just woke up. So.
And last match.
Last, she doesn't work here with us anymore.
I didn't say last. Love. What did I do? I'm getting tongue-tied. Damian Priest against Finn Balor.
That could also be a good match. Two former brothers, the Judgment Day. Again, I could see Judgment Day getting involved in that. They're going to interrupt the match and ruin it. So, just by saying that, I think Damian Priest wins the match, but then Judgment Day is going to attack Damian Priest. That's what's going to happen. Because I can picture them keeping that feud going until Survivor Series. It makes sense. We forgot to mention another death. the Red Sox season. But on a more positive note, Joe dug this out of his archives again too. I think I have the hat somewhere, the same hat. I have a T-shirt that says that.
My hat's that's too small for my head now.
This is the 20th. It's the 20th anniversary of the Red Sox winning and breaking the curse, winning the World Series. Now here's the question, and I've met Keith Folk. I met him in Pawtucket at the McCoy Stadium. Who did he toss the ball to at first base to win the game?
Doug Mikheyevich.
Yep, we talked about this last show. You remembered it.
As a matter of fact, I got the box set of the 2004 American League Championship Series and the 4 World Series games in one box set.
Wow. Okay. Joe's got some good archives to dig into someday. So congratulations to the Red Sox 20 years ago at the anniversary of their winning the World Championship. But
and breaking
now they're all playing golf somewhere.
They broke the curse of the Bambino.
Yes.
It was 86 years.
I'm gonna lie to you. I'm not sure it was 86 or 81. I don't remember. I have to look into that now. Now you got me thinking. But they've won 4 times. I know in the 2000s. They didn't look too bad this year. They looked all right. They came in 3rd place, barely. Played 500 exactly ball. 81, little improvement over last year. I know the Patriots got a tough game coming up tomorrow. And you folks, we tape on a Wednesday, but we show us on Saturday. Tomorrow they got a good game. It's at 1 o'clock against the Dolphins, who are also banged up. Not doing well. I mean, they really haven't got a quarterback right now. Their 3rd-string quarterback's playing, not playing too good. So that maybe to give the Patriots a chance to win this. The offensive line can give our quarterback a little bit of time to throw the ball. Might help. Still watching some of the Bruins. Bruins have been doing okay in preseason. Their season starts up. I think it'll be started up before our next taping. And Jeremy Swayman still hasn't been signed yet. I hope they sign Jeremy Swayman. I don't know if you watch hockey at all.
Yeah.
He was hitting the head a lot with a puck like Steve was, so he was younger. So, did you ever play hockey, Joe? Or?
No.
No.
I think I played something like that in like a gym class.
I could picture Joe being a Zamboni driver. Yeah, that one's for our director there. Wouldn't Joe make a good Zamboni driver? No reaction. Yeah, I remember playing street hockey in school too. Growing up, I couldn't skate. Tried to. Didn't last. I think I lasted about four games. I couldn't do it. I couldn't skate. Spent more time on the ice than Terry O'Reilly. I'd go out, I'd hang on the boards and get into the net, and I'd be falling down the crease the whole half the game, and it just wasn't fun. And the Celtics are already, they're saying to keep an eye on the Celtics to probably repeat. They're the team to beat right now. Look very powerful again. We have another dynasty going here. As long as keep these players healthy.
We've had a couple of returns on Monday night.
Okay.
Return of R-Truth.
Yes.
And Seth Rollins. And we're going to have another one on SmackDown with AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, he's been out for a bit. For those of you who don't know, Raw has now been cut down to 2-hour show.
Until it starts on Netflix.
Netflix in January.
It goes back to the 3 hours.
Right, on Netflix. We will have to get Netflix now. More money to our cable company here. Well, it's the only way you can watch our house on double ACS here is on cable, so. I'm looking forward to go back to 3 hours. I enjoy my wrestling show. I think USA is going to be keeping SmackDown though, so they'll have the one show on. And NXT started out on
CW.
On the CW this week, and for those of you who watch NXT, one of their key wrestlers just won the title back. Trick Williams beat, what's his name? I always forget his first name. Evans. The guy he beat, All Ego. I forget his name. I'm sorry, I should know the guy's name, but too much I don't like the guy, so he's fairly new and he didn't deserve a title anyway. Speaking of new titles in the local wrestling scene, I just went to the NCCW wrestling match. Saw a great match with can I think of his name? A BMT had a match, a good match, which he won. That was a table, ladder, and chairs match. Excellent wrestling match. So those two guys killed each other.
Oh, they had a TLC match?
Yep, and they had there was a hardcore match there when they're ever champion there. Johnny Animal, I think his name is going by. Johnny Angel? Johnny Strange. John Strange beat TK O'Reilly. It was a kind of a hardcore match with barbed wire on boards and barbed wires on bats and barbed wires on chairs, and it was not my type of match, but it was a decent wrestling match. They went back and forth, and they had number one contenders match with a local kid, younger wrestler beat two experienced wrestlers. He went on to become a number one contender. When he came out and he got into Strange's face, and local wrestling personality Chad Epic. Good time I had this past weekend with my good friend Corey, who I mentioned here before. We hope to have Corey on the show one of these days. I've talked to him about it. He's got more inside independent wrestling knowledge than I do. He's about as much wrestling knowledge as you do. He's smart as it comes to wrestling too. Very smart. One of his big hobbies, he watches all the wrestling, everything. It's on, he watches it. It should be good. Also, I want to congratulate, I guess it was kind of a weird thing. Masked Gladiators had a match. It was Mike Grosser against Brett Ryan Gosling. I guess Brett Ryan Gosling won the match, and then Jamie Tucker from the Dirt City Motor Crew, who's, again, these are local wrestlers, guys, cashed in. He had some kind of a title shot, like they kind of do with the Money in the Bank type of deal. I don't know how they did that there. And Jamie Tucker became a new champion of Masked Gladiators. Congratulations to Jamie Tucker out there, the Dirt City Motor Crew. Well-deserved young kid, up-and-coming wrestler. I'm a Proving Grounds champion. I know that, local companies. NCW, I know, was doing some matches, I guess, over in Taunton. I don't know if they're going to continue that on Thursdays or not. I don't know what the whole story was behind that. I didn't really get it. I didn't go see one of them. I didn't have a chance to. NCCW is becoming local again. They'll be going to, I guess, Claremont Street, the KFC in Central Falls on November 9th. Look for that online. NW New World Wrestling Extreme, Jimmy Allen's promotion. They're becoming fairly close, folks. Want to see some good wrestling? Check out the NWWE card. Also on the, I believe it's the 13th. Correction. Yeah, I think it is. No, it's the 12th. I'm sorry, Saturday the 12th. RWA is going back to the Johnston Rec Center on Atwater Ave, I think they're calling it. I think that's what it is. And look it up. RWA New England, and you'll see independent shows coming up. I will be attending that show with my good friend Corey. Be easy at ringside seats. Had some good times there. But like I said, I mean, I mentioned this earlier, and Joe brought in this great tape too with the guy. On the first note, I personally think Pete Rose belongs in the Baseball Hall of Fame too. Because we're always mentioning, I'm trying to get some information from you, who belongs in the WWE Hall of Fame. But I personally think Pete Rose should be put in the Hall of Fame. I know it was a edict brought down by the late Bart Giamatti, the former commissioner of baseball.
Yeah.
He was never going to go in the Baseball Hall of Fame. He's been banned from baseball for life. I don't know. I think they should waive that. I think they should post-mortem
I heard Giamatti's got a famous son.
He does.
Paul Giamatti, the
Yes.
actor.
Yes, the actor. Who just won? Didn't he win? Oh, he was nominated for I think a Golden Globe for his movie. He put out this year that was filmed in Boston. I actually saw it. It was good. I'm not going to mention. I tend to go see a lot of movies that are coming out. For you parents out there and kids who are watching, I strongly recommend going to see Wild Robot. I saw Wild Robot. I saw Transformers 1. They're both good movies. Wild Robot was very, very good movie. Excellent movie. I don't know if it's something I think maybe Natalie would like, but I'm not sure about Emily because it might be a little bit too old for Emily. I enjoyed it sometimes just going to see a good movie. But it was a good movie.
Yeah,
Excellent to go see.
Yeah, their 2 birthdays are coming up.
Yes, again, I can't believe it. Emma's going to be what, 17?
Yeah, Natalie's going to be 11.
And Emma's going to be 11. Emma was on the show when she was what, 14 or 13?
Probably.
Yes. She still comes with us. She goes with her uncle, our old host there, Steve. We go to the wrestling shows. They just saw great matches over in Brockton. I mean, Bridgewater, which I didn't get the chance to go to with them. I didn't know they were going. I would have probably hooked up. Oh, wow, it's about a minute left in our show. Anything else you want to mention, Joe, about your family, your dad's birthday? Or,
No.
I mean, my grandpa, like I said, my grandpa was born in October 2nd, 1898, and he died October 1st, a day before his birthday in 1977.
My dad was born in 1944.
44. That's my friend was born that day.
In fact, my dad would have been 60 the 20 years ago when the Red Sox finally won.
Wow. Well, I'd like to thank AACS for having us, our director for directing us. I'd like to thank you, Joe, for your input, bringing out this great memorabilia and paraphernalia. Again, folks, thank you for watching The Inside Scoop. Take care. Rest in peace. Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame. Bye-bye.